but the first start is starting to miss. That's the big thing for Devo in this one.
Good
nice recovery though.
Yeah, it just keeps him in touch, doesn't it? Well, look about level, but Humphreys has the advantage. But Humphreys is getting edgy here. This is the edgiest leg of the match. Well, why wouldn't it be? Humphreys throwing for the match. Devon needs a break. He needs two of them.
He could definitely leave 96 here. Just 100. Comes up short. So Humphreys might have the luxury of a ton and a double out, or he might just get rid of it now. It is 100. The former. He now waits to see. Will he get a look at tops? Still a question mark, because it's double 8. Oh, it's close. Great attempt from Devon Peterson, but Humphreys deserves this shot, I feel.
What an effort from Devon Peterson. Match darts. Still hope for Peterson, and that is dashed. Luke Humphreys with the last dart. Peterson misses a 1-3-6 to prolong the match, but that is a good performance from both players. Humphreys had to rally, had to dig in deep.
For Darren, but later in the year when you're at the Players' Championship finals, of course, that tells you that you've been one of the 64 best players in these events all season long. What's Webster going to do on 95 for the match?
95.
He just needs to, if he hits the treble 19, he may split. He's got options. Yeah. This is where it's careless. It's just, you know, he didn't need to bring the 25 into play. Look, Paul, go up and score 55. That's all he had to do, or 59, whatever. And Darren Webster, he was let off the hook in the previous leg. Well, he might return the favour here.
Is he going to go bullseye again, or treble 10? There is the treble 10 to get himself the first match start, and that's all he needs. That potentially in the next leg, if there is a next leg. Another Dutchman is coming your way up against Michael 79. Smith by the name of Danny Janssen. And I don't think I'm going to be commentating on that match, and I am devastated by that, because Danny Janssen's got the best haircut in the building. And while I'm allowed 100. To say this, while I've got the chance, Danny Janssen looks like every hockey player in the NHL in the 1980s. Jules Van Dongen wants this game done. It will be done. Thy shall be done. Stunning finish to get his first win in a ranked PDC match. Takes this in 2 or 3. Oh, watch out. It's not there. I think he did the right thing going for the line, just trying to bash it underneath. But now Jason Heaver gets 3 more to win it by 6 legs to 4.
This could get nervy. Oh, important. Didn't even go to the last dart. A sigh of relief from Jason Heaver, who picks up his first win on the Pro Tour. A first round defeat for Scott Williams, who's had a trebles. Will ask a question. Oh, how about all 3?
108.
How about all 3, Danny Janssen? Once again, a perfect setup shot. Tops.
90.
It's too short, and Danny Janssen should get a match start. He might get 2 here. It is a magnificent display. What a performance. It may be the performance of his career. Danny Janssen in just his 4th PDC event, his first time on the streaming boards, and he has annihilated the World Championship finalist Michael Smith. 6-4 left after 12 darts is not that much of a worry to Hybrex, because another in there, and the treble 19s in this leg have made a massive difference to Kim Hybrex. Will he get a go at that double 18 though? He will. And the Lithuanians' hopes may be evaporating here, because Kim Hybrex is looking at double 18 at 2-0 down and really struggling. He was in all sorts of bother. But back-to-back bullseye checkouts got him in the game, and the sigh of relief shows he has had to work so hard. Young man, Adam Gavlas for the Czech Republic. So another teenage prospect in Keen Barry have a very good day yesterday.
108.
Louis Williams has produced some good stuff. The youngsters are delivering at the start of 2022. Price has left himself on 50 for the match, and will get a go at it, because Martin Luthman has just crept next door into the double 8 when he wanted the double 16, and that might be curtains for smash.
Game shot on the match.
It is. A 14 darter does the job. Gerwin Price, the world #1, trailed 3-1 to Martin Luthman there and won 5 legs on the bounce to book his place.
Plays Michael van Gerwen in Belfast on Thursday evening. And then a rare weekend off.
80.
Not many of them when you're in the hustle and bustle of the Premier League and the Pro Tour.
81.
Good switch, and at the minute, no real inroads for the player throwing second. It's been all comfortable on throw so far. Cullen got a decent lead here. 6 darts minimum to get rid of 181.
64.
#1 seed Gerwin Price in action is Ryan Meikle. He beat James Wade. But Gerwin Price will end the day world #1. There was a bit of doubt whether he would this weekend. An early exit yesterday, but Peter Wright hasn't pounced, and
game shot.
Joe Cullen's pounced there. 117, finished 2 legs apiece. Still no darts against the throw. Today is on a great run, and our second quarter-finalist could be Joe Cullen shortly. Here's a match dart. It's double 18.
58.
Pulls it inside, but Keegan Brown back on 135. It's a big ask. Well, it's not going to happen. He's gone in the 19s. Keegan Brown's had a good run today, but it looks like it's going to end at the last 16 round. But £2,000 prize money. Joe electing to split the 18, and right decision. He almost hit a double 10, but he pinned the double 4, and Joe Cullen from 3-2 down rattled off 4 successive legs. He's in the quarter-finals. He's on a run again.
100.
1-3-3 for a place in the semi-finals for Ratajski. It's not going to go, but expect the layup. Treble 19 will leave 36 and force Dave Chisnell to have to take the 160. Great last start from Ratajski. 36 remains. Over to you, Dave Chisnell, to keep his hopes alive. Remember, led 3-1. Oh, and you could just pick up Dave. He knew he just lost the line into the 5, and he's going to rely on errors. Otherwise, it's Krzysztof Ratajski who will book his place in the semi-final. And he does book himself a place in the semi-final. A gritty performance from Krzysztof Ratajski. That way on 76. Leaves the open bed on the double 18.
99.
And it was an aggressive thrown dart for Joe Cullen, who'd had a little scare. There was a dart ball for Gerwin Price to break, but Cullen has just
140.
beat the opponent in front of him. I know that sounds like an obvious statement, but I mean in terms of statistics, he's done enough to beat whoever he played. There's been some pretty ropey averages over the last 24 hours or so for Joe Cullen, but he's found the way. And yesterday against De Souza, he had to whip it. He did. In the final against Heta, he had to whip it and did. And he produced an 11 darter in the deciding leg against Rob Cross in the previous round. Michael van Gerwen always says about doing the right things at the right time. Cullen's been doing that.
Don't give him a shot. And he doesn't. That's a 12 darter from Price. A nice little message sent back.
Always been a class act, but he's become more resilient these days. No head shaking. He was 4-2 down and
63.
carved himself an opportunity, and we see the bang of the hands again from Gerwin Price. He's not happy. Maybe double 18 here. Well, that was the route. The execution not there.
I think he's having some sort of laugh with the choker here, as if to say, is that in? Well, Andrew Davies is definitely saying, in a professional manner,
76.
You scored 58, Joe. So, 20 more than 58 will give Gezi that 5. Oh, hello. All is not lost, Mr. Price. You've got double 10.
Yeah, an open bed as well. And
58.
that just threw him, didn't it? It wasn't, I don't think there was any need to sort of step back and shake a head. It wasn't a pull dart, and it didn't hamper the shot. And Cullen's so tidy on that double 18, levels up, and right, Joe Cullen, off at your peril. Bad habit to be in.
I don't remember ever doing that.
No, you've normally got to dig something out.
108.
Oh, look at that for a 180. Concentrated in the bottom right corner. And Cullen is looking for the lead again.
60.
1-3-2, doesn't need to go bull. Probably go 60s here. Lovely. Okay. I think that's a good miss with the second dart. Because if you leave yourself on double 6 with that 1 dart left and you go inside, you might just find yourself snookered a bit.
132.
Because Price was always going to leave 170 there.
Cullen to go one away.
Shot.
He is one away, 6-5. Little update from our other semi-final. Dimitri Vandenberg 4-2 up on Christoph Ratajski. Cullen one away.
Cullen for the win needs another. Second time in a row on a ton plus out. He's missed the second dart, but he won't care. As long as Price misses the 60 here, he's coming back for his preferred double 18 to find the final again.
Incredible from Cullen. Trailed 4-2, and he's been pretty efficient on this double. Hang about. We're not done yet, and we're still not done. 3 match darts missed for Joe Cullen.
Are we going to the last leg decider? We don't know.
37.
Oh, there's a white flag from the Iceman. He doesn't believe he's coming back. Let's find out. Match dart 4 at double 4. 4 left. Not comfortable. Experience right there. And experience pays dividends. A 7-5 win against the world number 1. They played 6 times before, these two. And it's really interesting that Cullen won the first 4 and Dimitri's won the last 2, but they haven't met since the tournament that Dimitri won, which was the World Match Player. So, no meetings in over 18 months, but this is probably, in fact, there's no probably about it. It is their most important meeting to date. Cullen, Bull.
Game shot.
2-0.
Yeah, incredible start from Joe Cullen. Deadly on the double. 2 ton plus finishes, 2-0 lead. Cullen deserves his spot, and he shows he belongs there. And he's showing his class again here.
128.
Trying to leave tops or double 18.
95.
It is the latter. There you see them leaving 36 on purpose. And this time it's the treble 18 that denies Vandenberg. He's falling far
58.
behind here. And Cullen on double 18, bending the wire, but finding the bed with that beautiful guide, is now at 5.
A commanding position for Joe Cullen. He'd be feeling so relaxed. I don't think he'd have felt overly nervous coming into the final anyway, having won yesterday.
He'll feel really good coming into this final, considering what he withstood
96.
in the semi. It was as if someone was trying to hit him with a bat and Gedwin Price was punching smoke. Oh, look at that from Cullen. Another ton plus out.
Whether it's 8-1, 8-2, 8-3, Cullen will surely get over the line. He's been dominant in this final.
If you were going to compare Joe Cullen to a watch this weekend, he is a vintage Patek Philippe. He is about as good as it gets.
That's the watch 100. I was going to say as well, Paul.
Well, Vandenberg's not going to give up, but he does need 7 straight against someone who hasn't lost a match this weekend.
100.
In fact, he's won 13 matches in a row against the best players in the world. That's ridiculous, Joe.
140.
He won 2 out of his 3 matches in the Premier League on Thursday as well, and that featured a victory over Gedwin Price, a victory over James Wade. He probably should have beat Johnny Clayton in that final. It could have been a real good week. Look, it's still been pretty good for Joe Cullen. A few days
63.
rest before heading off to Belfast. Michael van Gerwen in the quarterfinals on Thursday evening, but just got to finish the job here. Could do it here on Bull. And he does do it on Bull. What a performance from Joe Cullen.
You said yesterday it was rubbish. Today was better, right?
Yeah, I felt so much better today. Felt a little bit more comfortable going for the trebles. I know it might sound over the dart player, but like yesterday, I felt like I was pulling a lot, on the trebles, but I seem to be finishing well. And the games today that mattered, I combined the two, and I've got over the line again.
It was a little bit of a meh start to the day. It was all right for getting off your board. After that, it felt like you found another level. A few ton plus averages, ruthless in the final, and somehow withstanding go in Price in the semis.
Yeah. It's just one of those. I'm just playing well at the minute, and even when I'm not playing well, I think that, people know that I should be playing well, and I can just turn it on at any point. But it's just, I think it's just having that little bit of fear factor about, you know, I'm winning stuff at the minute and things are going well, and yeah, the double. I've had worse weekends.
Well, look, I mean, it's a pretty exclusive club that you join in winning 2 Pro Tour events over a weekend.
Second time I've done it.
Second
Not
time?
on a weekend, but...
Oh, right, yeah, I was going to say.
No, consecutive. I won the last one of 1 year and then...
That doesn't count.
You said it counted last time. Well, it definitely counts.
Okay, but 2 over a weekend is very, very special. 14-game winning run that you're on, confidence could not be any higher than it is right now for you, surely.
Yeah, the best thing about it is I'm not questioning myself anymore. Like when I'm playing bad, I'll question myself and then, you know, maybe come out as a loser. But I'm not questioning myself now, and it just seems to be working. And like before, when I know I'm not playing well, I'm saying to myself, you know, do this, do that, and it's to my detriment. But now I'm just thinking, well, I don't feel great playing, but they're going in, so just go with it.
Well, look, you go to Belfast. It's the Premier League on Thursday. Having produced the results that you have here, you must, and produced very nearly the title or taking the 10 grand bonus in the last Premier League night. Yeah. You must feel that this Premier League lot, I'm going to stroll through this with the way I'm playing.
I wouldn't go that far, but no, it's a crest of a wave at the minute. Things are going well, and it doesn't last forever with any player. It doesn't matter who you are. So, well, it's going well. I'm going to take it as it comes, and I think more prove a point to maybe myself, but then other people, because there's a few maybe question marks, you know, with the Premier League selection. But obviously, I've played decent in the Premier League, and then won back-to-back this week, and I think I've justified my spot.
We've seen, you know, some real top players, the likes of Michael van Gerwen, Peter Wright, all these guys come and do this sort of thing, win 2-3 events on the bounce, go unbeaten for a couple of weeks or whatever. And you must look at those, even other players look at those guys and go, flipping out, he's...
Yeah, I was one of them.
You're now one of it. I mean, there's a lot of players who never ever get to experience that feeling. That puts you in a different bracket, doesn't it, doing this kind of thing?
Yeah, I hope so, but like I say, I'm not going to get carried away. I know I'm playing really well at the minute, and even when I'm not playing well, I'm still getting results, which is probably even more pleasing than getting a result playing well. But I don't care how I play at the minute. I seem to be getting results, and I'm just, like I say, I'm just going to